Hey everybody, Maya here, I'm back again, and today we're going to be finishing off the gold farm. Last night I put in a little work in my downtime. I glassed up the top of the farm so that no gas can spawn, and I put a glass little barrier around it that encourages group spawns, and I'll show you that shortly. Down here I kind of laid out a template. It's far from finished, as you can see. It's just a little bit of an idea of where I want things to go and just kind of get a feel for all that. Oh, yep, and there's the new portal I put in with something exciting on the other side. Not too exciting, but something I was happy to come across. But we'll go through that in a little bit. Next, we're gonna head up to the top up there. As you can see, I put, well, no, ah! Oh, boy. Off to a good start. Okay guys, give me a minute and I will be back. And the gold farm's really taking shape up there. Here's all my stuff, just making it back. Let me grab everything and we'll get back up top and continue on, I guess. Well. It looks like the piglins have taken over my base. I guess I can't leave this place alone, huh? I'll be slabbing up the area, so I won't be getting these kind of spawns later, but for now, it looks like I'm sharing my home with them. It's good. I'm going to need one of these piglins, actually, for later to be a trader, but yeah, anyway, up there you can see the glass area we put around. Let me just hop up top here. Okay, now coming up top, this is the little platform. These glass blocks out there, they prevent the magmas from spawning, the magma cubes. So we won't be getting any of them, just the piglins. Now this glass floor you see here is a barrier that goes around the top layer, and it's used to encourage group spawns, I guess. So somewhere in the Minecraft code, they know that, oh, there's extra glass, let's spawn more of us. Okay, now up there is where the little killing floor / collection area is going to begin. I've got a new idea for this using CreateMod, and I think it's going to turn out looking really well and be a lot more useful than the regular gold farm. This is usually a place where there's a big bottleneck. All the drops coming in, the hoppers just can't keep up. So with the create chutes and the cool design that they can create, I think this is going to be a really nice gold farm when it's all put together. Okay, so we're going to get to building now. I'm going to lay out some chests here. I want to get my collection storage area for the gold together. Can't place anything right now, but yeah. I want to get the storage area together so I can kind of see where everything's going to go for just the main gold farm itself. So let's get this area built and we can see where we're going from there.
Time stops when we're alone. You got my love, don't let it go. Feels like we're paper thin, one step away from caving in. When you're out where all the wild roams, and you're looking for a way back home, I'll be the light that only you can see. Figure it out. Oh, I'll be here when all games time stops when we're alone. You got my love, don't let it go. Feels like we're paper thin, one step away from caving in. When you're out where all the wild roams, and you're looking for a way back home, I'll be light that only you can see. You can see. I'll be here when things go south. We can take our time just to figure it out. Oh, I'll be here when all gets lost. We can count on hope when there's rivers to cross. Oh, and I know our lives will always change, but our hearts forever stay the same. I'll be here when things go south. We can take our time just to figure it out. Oh, time stops when we're alone. You got my love, don't let it go.
Okay, so I'm fairly happy with the way it's all come together. The chutes there are gonna funnel it all into one spot, which is great. Now I gotta get the items to the conveyor belts, so the conveyor belts can drop them off in all the chests, barrels. So something like this is what I'm thinking. I just gotta see how close I can get it, and then how the rest of it's gonna reach. That there, yes, it's looking good. Nope, that's not right. Get rid of that. Nope, still not right. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Place off of that. Perfect. Oh, there we go. Now it's the same level as the conveyor belt. This is not going to work quite as planned, I guess. Okay. I need to think about this for a moment, try a thing or two out, and see what I come up with. Okay, I have added another conveyor belt, and I think this is going to take care of the problem just fine. I'll have the chute drop down one more, but for now, I need to set up a power source. So I need to set up some connections so I can move these things along, and I think I'm going to use a windmill for the power. Well, I know I'm going to use a windmill because that's what I brought. Alright, the windmill is going in over here. I got a little platform I set up. I'm sure I'm going to need to expand it some, but this is where it's going to go. Need to put some sail things on, build it up really quick. And there's the last sail for now. Let's see, yep, we got power. Now I need to connect it to these conveyor belts. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm just going to run, I think, some regular cogs across from here. Yeah, the system is up and running. I have the conveyor belts going in the right direction. They're all connected. And now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna speed this windmill up. Well, really, I need to speed up the conveyor belt. I've got the speed controller thing from Create, and I'm gonna toss it in here. Yeah, just like that. And I'm gonna need a big cog on top to transfer the power. Now, how am I going to get it to the conveyor belt? What's the best way to go about this? Probably have to change it because I set it up wrong. Well, now, it's a few iterations later, and I've got this working. I had to change things around and change things around and change things around, but I think I've got it worked out now. I don't really totally like the layout, but I'm going to leave it how it is for now for the most part, and I'll come back and pretty it up later. Really, this place is more about function over decoration. But yeah, you can see here, got the cogs spinning away there. Rotation is up. Now, the system's currently spinning the wrong direction at 80 RPM, so we got to go into the negatives here. Now it's spinning the right direction. A little faster. Yeah, that speed looks okay to me. Let me go ahead and put a slab down here just to keep spawns away. We should still be able to access it. Yep, looks good. Just going to fill out some things and then we'll move on to the next step. So, in classic fashion, I realized I skipped a step. So I had to go back through and raise the conveyor belts all up a full block because there was no smart chute under them, which was required for this system. So I've raised it all up there. You can see I'm thinking about what to do here with this last space. I think that's going to be an overflow of some sort. I think I'll just stick a chute on it and call it good for now. But yeah, I had to rebuild the system. I've got it all back together and it's looking right. We're back on forward momentum here. We've made progress and this thing is almost ready to get up and running. Let's take a look up here. As you can see, it's changed a little bit up here. I got a little bit of structure for the chute system. I'm going to slab this up so that we can't get a spawn on top of that. Got to make this place spawn proof wherever we can. Going to finish slabbing up the area here. And then we can move on, I guess, to the next step. The place is well slabbed. Won't be any spawns that I don't want happening around here. Now I'm filling out the filters on these smart chutes. These are going to be almost all gold nuggets, except for the last 3 I'm going to make rotten flesh. So you can store 3 rows of rotten flesh and no more. After that I'll be throwing them away. I'm sure I'm going to take some back to base. Can still use them for villager trading and all, but yeah, I'm probably going to be burning a lot of rotten flesh out here. Okay, so I've got everything kind of sorted. Everything is really coming together. I got the floors fairly slabbed up. I've got proper lighting around where I need it. I do want some spawns to happen here because I need to get a Piglin barter guy to go in here. Now up here you see the windmill. I got conveyor belts bringing things around and everything comes in from the chutes right there. And look at that contraption. The chutes all mixed together into one single dropper chute. Items should just flow through there like nothing's there and drop right in and get sorted into the system there. And coming up top here you see this is the chutes. It's going to be a 3x3 area, so 9 chutes. This is the killing field right there. Enemies will drop and give me all their loot. Now, still have one more big step to finish the farm. I have to, well, I'm going to enclose glass around this opening all the way, but I also have to put in the center little shaft there that's a bunch of trapdoors and turtle eggs to draw the zombie piglins in. Guess no time like the present, let's get into it. Hey there, everybody. I'm back. It's a new day for me. When we last saw each other, I was working on glassing this area up, and I was going to put the big shaft in up there. Well, I got the glass in, and I started working on the shaft, and it was a problem. I think I did things out of order. When I was trying to put that trapdoor shaft in up there that's full of turtle eggs, I was getting constantly hounded by all the piglins and just all sorts of little problems were happening. And it ended up taking probably over an hour or so. I was out of general record time, so I finished it off and I did some other just basic things around here, getting the place together. I've still got some stuff to do, but I wanted to show you this side of things. The shaft there is made up of trapdoors and turtle eggs. The turtle eggs draw the piglins in, and they come down here and give me all their loot. So up here, I've got this little platform I made. I got this door in case I need to go in there, and there is a very specific time where I will have to go in there. So that's kind of easy access. I've got everything spawn proof. I've got this little jump that I didn't make. I've got some areas prepped. The conveyor belt system's working great. Those chutes, oh, amazing. Let's take a look really quick. There's the piglins dropping in. I'm right under them, so we're not getting a whole lot of spawns. Yeah, it's working pretty good. Ooh. So yeah, I have the area spawn proofed, but they can still spawn on the obsidian here and come through. So what I did is I made this, and for the most part, it cleans up any stray piglin that tend to pop out of the portal here. But sometimes they still get away. Over here, I'm going to do a piglin barter. Got one in there waiting to set up. I'm going to do that in just a moment. He spawned up here. I left some areas open so I could get one to spawn. By open, I mean unslabbed, because everything's slabbed to keep spawning down. But yeah, I had some unslabbed area. He spawned. I trapped him in there, and he's going to help me get a lot of extra goods. This area over here is just really for general use. I've got a lot of just basic supplies, things I might need, things I've used in building and all that. See really quick over here, I have the redstone wireless switch that turns off the conveyor belt. Over here, I put in a grindstone for disenchanting, but I don't think I'll really need it. Anything that doesn't get picked up in the chute pops out over here. So when they're dying like they are now, there's not really going to be anything popping in over here. But when I use my other method, I'll get tons of golden swords, sometimes with enchantments. Can also sometimes get mob heads in there. Since I don't necessarily need that stuff, and yeah, I could use a blast furnace and smelt it down into more ingots, but that's really a small amount of gold compared to what I'm getting. What happens now is the stuff just drops right there. And if I want to keep any of it, I can, or I can just lift this and it'll all fall through. That's an item grate there. So only items will fall through, which is nice. I don't fall through, but items will. And they burn up in the lava below, so I can get rid of a bunch of extra loot that way. This area here is going to be for gold blocks. Just as I craft things up, I'll put them over here. And you may wonder why I'm not using Create to compact everything on its own. It's because when I AFK, I don't really AFK. I just kind of hang around the area. I don't really like to leave and let my farms run and not be there. I tend to only do that when I'm playing. So I need something to do when I'm hanging out in the area. And what more perfect thing for a gold farm to do to pass the time than to turn this into ingots and blocks and all that. So yeah, I use that to keep me busy. Same with the piglin barter farm. I could put more piglin in here. I could put a ton of piglin in there, you know, and get tons of trading going. One piglin produces quite a bit of loot at a fairly decent rate. So, you know, he'll do the job just fine for me. And it won't clog up the systems or anything. If you get too many traders going, the hoppers tend to not be able to handle it all, and you can run into all sorts of problems. Anyway, over here, this is great. I'll show you that in a moment. That's for in a little bit. This area, this is what we're going to talk about first. I really like this area. This is for an addition that I haven't really seen anybody ever do with these gold farms, and I think it works great. I'm sure somebody's come up with it, but I have yet to see it. So why don't we go up top here? Get a good look at the farm structure itself. Now the structure, it's all meant to be utility. It's not meant to be designed to look good or anything detailed or any of that. I might come back later and do some of that, but I kind of doubt it. I like the auto farms like this to be more utility looking, you know, industrial. Although I guess industrial would also be a decoration style, wouldn't it? Anyway, here we are. Up at the top, I made this little area. You come here and AFK or just hang out or whatever, and I get a lot better spawn rates. Up here, nothing else is spawning but what's on the magma platforms. When I'm down there in the base, I'm close enough where it's possible some things might spawn way below me in the nether itself. So up here, it's guaranteed to be some of the best rates. And you can see them just pouring in down there. Not too bad. But the thing I really wanted to show you guys was this. Take my little bow here. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Totally didn't work. I need some... Oh, it did work. I just need some more spawning. There we are. Yes? Come on. Notice me. Alright. So you see these trapdoors. These are to help the piglins fall off very easily. And once I've angered them, I'm going to get them pouring out trying to get to me. Should be better rates than this though. But let's take a look. But at any rate, they're still coming out. You can see they're telling all their buddies. The buddies are coming out and coming after me. There you go. This is getting a little better. Now, when they're coming out at a good rate like this, you can't do it for very long unless you're using the clumps mod, which I'm not. The XP is dropped from these guys because they're angry. And it tends to pile up really fast. And you'll get quite a bit of it. So just in, what, was I watching for maybe about a minute there? We got all of this. Not too bad. See, I'm also getting some golden ingots mixed in as well. Now, when you come down here, they'll keep falling for a little bit, but they'll get over it and they'll forget you. And now they're already back to calm again. They're not aggroing anymore, and they're going back into the regular system. Now, that door up there that I showed you guys earlier is for this situation specifically. You'll see some of them still get aggroed and fall in here. So I had like, I think 17 levels before I did this. So I went from 17 to 29 from just that quick little bit of experience down there. Let's see what's stored up here for me. Alright, so now I'm at 41 levels from just that quick little aggroing, letting them fall for about a minute, and then gathering up all the XP they dropped. I could let them fall for longer if I wanted. Really, you want to kind of, if you do the same, you just want to test out how much lag you get. If you stay up there for 5 minutes, you're not going to be able to come down here. It's going to lag you out. You'll get 1 frame per second. So you just kind of want to do what your system can handle, and you can get some insane XP really fast. I could just hop right up there and do it again. But for now, I don't need to be doing that. I got too much XP. So now we're going to work on just the first little thing I want to do here. I've just got a couple things to tidy up around the place, really. This is a room I'm going to need. So this is going to be my little enchanting area. This is all the bookshelves I have at the moment, so I still need to get, I believe, 2 more. at least, just to get it up to par. But you can see I'm able to hit level 24 at the moment, so not too bad. Brought some lapis to keep here, so I have it when I need it. And yeah, this area isn't done, but it will be. And now at least I have the ability to enchant up here when I need to. Oh, look at that. So this is from the mobs dropping when they're angry, like I was saying. And you can see there's a head in there and an ingot, some other gold, so. And let's just get rid of all this other stuff that I don't really need. Oh, see that? Cobalt Rose Gold Cleaver. So yesterday when I was building this red glass shaft there, I fell to my doom within it and died. And I got all my gear back except... well, I had a stack of 64 turtle eggs, and I got 28 back, I believe, which I thought that was kind of odd. But I lost my sword. My cleaver vanished again. It's like everything else was there but the cleaver, and I looked all over, it was gone. So I made this new one. I didn't want to put you guys through another sword pouring. That's kind of gets a little boring after a little while. But I threw this together. It's a little bit different, and I'll show you what it can do. We have lightweight, so it's faster. It's necrotic too, so it draws life, steals life from people when I'm attacking them. So that's great to keep me healed, and we know I need it with the way I die. Severing, that's the beheading portion, but it's level 2 now, and it's talking about severing limbs and stuff, and I haven't seen that happen yet, but maybe we can get limbs, or I don't know. It does something. And then we have Sharper there, which is a level 2 effect for adding attack. You see the attack there is 13.7 per hit, which is pretty good. And finally Enhanced 1, that's from Rose Gold being added to it. And that just gave me an extra ability modifier, so I was able to put a little more on it. And there it is. It's got the Cobalt Blade. That backing behind the blade there is Rose Gold. The handle and hilt are made with Necrotic Bone, which that's what gives me the life-stealing ability. Now, Necrotic Bone, you may wonder, how did I get that? Doesn't that only come from Wither Skeletons when you have Tinker? That's true. I found a stronghold. Haven't really done anything there yet, but I got to it. I found one. It seems like it's going to be a small one, and I don't really see more stronghold around, but hopefully it's got everything I'll need. I did put in a portal there, and it took me somewhere so far away that I wasn't even going to bother. So pretty soon you can probably expect to see me at the stronghold, looting it up and seeing what it's got. I don't really need it at this point to move forward to the end, but it is a step that I feel should be taken. Anyway, next thing is I want to do this guy's little trading area. And that's what this stuff is for. Now, it had been a while since I had made one of these, so I went ahead last night and tested it out back at my base and worked out the bugs and remembered how to make it, and then I took it down, and these are the pieces that were required. So this should work. First off, he needs to be on a carpet, like so. Oh, let me grab the glass. Hang on. Okay, now I'm going to need to get him in here. So let me build it up a little more. Got 3 pieces of gold. Hopefully that's enough. Oh. But not if the hopper takes it. See that? I know it's through clear glass and you can't see through clear glass, but come on. There we go. Push him in. Alright, I got him. This is great. Okay, so now I've got our trader in here. He's completely boxed up in glass, except for the top center. Now he's standing on a carpet, which lifts him up slightly. And because of that, he's in this next block, and we can't just place a block in there. But we do need him covered. So, in order to make that happen, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to take this piston. Put the piston right there. Take this button and pop. And there it is. Now he's fully covered. Since it's a transparent block, it won't suffocate him. Okay, so now we gotta figure out the delivery system to this guy. So, I believe I want to break this glass. I want to put that there, which means I need to put that there. Alright. Then we cover this up so that the item can't escape. And we go put that there. I believe that works. And we put gold in. And nothing happens. Oh, we gotta set it off, don't we? Put that back. Torch goes there. Oh, and it fires it. Oh, and it fires it. Awesome. So I pulled that out so it doesn't keep firing it. Alright, now let's put it back. I need to be able to start this thing off manually. And that requires... There we go. A button right there. And let's put another button on this side just for the sake of symmetry. Cover that back up. Okay, so I just crafted up 64 gold ingots really quick. Gonna toss it in the system and check it out. See how this works. There it goes, and let's set it off. And it resupplies itself. So every time he grabs one, a new one will pop out until there's none left. Anything he wants to trade gets dropped down into these hoppers, and nice. This is what I've got just since I've been trying to put this system together. And what is this? Scorched Lantern? Tinker Construct, huh? So apparently the mods have adjusted their trading. I didn't realize that was going to happen. So who knows what special things I might get in here. I think that's just about it. Well, let's go here first. Whoa! 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 Okay.